all the spooning technique. One of the great techniques, culinary techniques. Oh man.
Feeling nice.
One of the great
You just let it
culinary
drain,
moves.
go to the furthest point.
The mopping, the juicy oiliness
Look at
of
that.
that. Look at that. So I'm in the pits here at Rodney Scott. It is an honor to meet
Pleasure's all
Pitmaster
mine.
Rodney
Great to be
Scott.
here.
Dude, it's so good to
Well,
meet you.
thank you for coming.
Thank
Should
you
I
very
say?
much.
I'm always here. So.
Thank you very much. Oh, nice. Sam, so these are the freezer. If we poke my head into here, these are the hogs in the freezer. That's the fresh meat. And again, one of the key elements of barbecue is the quality of the fresh hog, the fresh meat. Oh man.
Feeling nice. Just about ready to flip.
Okay,
We'll be back in a second to flip this baby over.
flip this baby over. And how long do you typically barbecue them for? Smoke them?
12 hours is typical barbecue time.
Okay,
We'll start like the day before,
all right,
go slow all night, and flip them off the next day for lunch.
all right.
And then we'll, once we flip it over, we'll break it up a little bit, put our hog rub on
Oh
it.
yeah,
You know,
I've seen
Rodney
that kind of
sauce.
like spoon
Yeah.
technique. That's awesome.
Make it nice and flavorful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we'll flip this shortly.
Okay.
Got some ribs on here.
Okay.
Ribs are going. Woo! Look at that. All fogged up.
Oh man, as soon as you open that lid, that aroma,
Yeah.
that spice aroma. Now is this a dry rub on these?
We do put a dry rub on the ribs.
Okay.
A lot of people misunderstand rub doesn't always mean
Okay.
rub it in.
Okay.
Our dry rub we just sprinkle on. Once we sprinkle
Ah.
it on, we put the protein on,
Okay.
let it cook, mop it, flip it, mop it again while it's cooking. The juices that you see here, that's some of the mop sauce that's slowly cooking
Okay.
through along with the rub on the
Okay.
spare rib. I'm telling you, man, it is so good. Firebox going. Got some birds over here.
Wow.
These are the chickens.
Wow.
None of these are gonna fly away. The process for the chickens is pretty much the same as
Okay.
the ribs. Got to remember to lift the wing up, get under that
Oh,
wing
yeah.
as well.
Okay.
And we just put it on just like that. Rub, throw it on.
Also, for the whole hog, it's just at the either ends of.
That's right. We're only firing
okay.
the hams and the shoulders.
Oh, okay. Only the heads and the shoulders. So that.
The belly,
Yeah.
that's all the fat. You fire it. You'll start a fire for sure.
Oh, okay. Because it's so fatty.
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll cook itself.
What are the key, most important element in good barbecue?
One, a lot of patience. Two, hardwoods that are great. Three, proteins that are in great condition, good marbling, nice fat to meat ratio. Great music, and a whole lot of storytelling, AKA lies being told while you're cooking whole hog.
Oh man.
So watching this part, got a little progress.
Also, what are you doing when you're?
We're checking to see how much of the fat has rendered out.
Okay.
Because when it's like this, it's not quite where we want it, as opposed to here. See the difference?
Oh yeah.
All the fat has rendered down.
Ah.
And this particular part is done because when you can pull a bone or twist a bone like such, that's when you know it's done. This right here is done. You can see where the fat, see where that fat is running through
Oh
there.
yeah.
So because this part is already done, we want to catch this part up a little more so that when we flip it over, it's cooked, easy to pull, nice and tender all the way through. Life in the pits.
Life in the pits. That's another thing that Rodney keeps on mentioning is life in the pits. And that's because it truly is. When you are a pit master, you spend your life in the pits. You really, that's a commitment. I mean, you live and breathe barbecue. You might even sleep in the pits, right?
I have slept in many a pit. It's better. I can see it. Ah, hard skin. He's done. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna flip on this side. 1, 2, 3.
That flip is beautiful. Feeling the meat, the ribs, the bone, the backbone, the spine on the inside, and you can see how it's just kind of tearing away from the bone, how that's just gonna literally pull apart.
This is where we spread the coals out a little bit more.
All right.
Kind of increase the heat on.
Ah, okay.
Slowly. So on the other side of the hog, when we're cooking the meat side, we like to keep the coals only here and there. Once we flip it over, we want to try to heat up the entire animal so all the flavors can cook through.
Okay. Spoon in time?
Yes.
Look at that custom spoon.
Those of you that like spooning, there you go.
Oh, I love spooning. All the spooning technique.
So here's where we just like to break it up a little bit to ensure that all the flavor goes through. Crack a bone or two, get those juices go flowing all the way through there.
One of the great techniques, culinary techniques. You can hear that crackle of that top layer.
Rodney's hog rub.
All right.
Now our hog rub is different from our rib rub. One of the things that's different in our hog rub than the rib rub is we don't have sugar in our hog rub. We do have iodized salt in our hog rub, but we don't have kosher salt.
Okay.
In our rib rub, we have brown sugar
All right.
and kosher salt.
Okay.
And you just want to evenly. Make sure you're holding your left foot up when you're doing this, because I am. Seriously, look. Left foot gives you flavor. So everything is pre-measured. So what I like to do is not put it all on at once.
One of the moments I've been waiting for, one of the great
You just let it
culinary
drain, go to the
moves.
furthest point.
The
1,
mopping.
2, 3, 4. Come back.
The dip.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you work your way around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, now it's just like the juices are just accumulating into that cradle of that skin.
The vinegar and all the spices are starting to work their way through the protein. I go back to spooning again. You don't want to punch it through, because if you punch a hole in the skin, you run the risk of the fat running into the fire.
Okay, so you don't want to puncture the bottom.
You just want to gently go in and twist just a little.
Go in and twist.
Just a little. You hear that drip again.
Yeah.
You'll see the juices in the love starting to flow all the way through that. Your hog rub. And again, left foot is in the air. Now you can put your foot down. You're gonna add a little bit more heat to this thing. Try to get it nice and hot.
Positive vibes.
Yeah.
After how many thousands of pigs have you smoked and barbecued?
I have no clue.
Thousands and thousands.
Thousands.
but it's
telling
just
you.
like you still have that total excitement.
It's like
Total
everyone
energy.
is the first time all over again.
Man, that is the way you know you love what you do.
Oh yeah.
Fattier.
Fatty, thinner. Look at that.
Wow.
All the bones come apart. Everything just it cooks right through and everything.
Falls out.
Bones come right out.
Completely clean.
Right out of there. You can take all of the ribs out at once.
Oh, the strings of pork.
Man. Who wouldn't want this at their backyard barbecue? Look at that.
The juicy oiliness
Look at
of that. Look at that. That is it right there. See all those spices. It's just dripping. Wow. Another hog done, ready to be served. Oh yeah,
There we go.
thank you.
So this is going to be just some ranch for the wings, some Alabama white sauce, and that honey butter for the hush puppies.
Okay,
Yeah, y'all enjoy.
thank you. The weather here in Charleston today is perfect. I think barbecue is best enjoyed outdoors, so we chose to sit outside here. We got the breeze, it's beautiful, but nothing is more beautiful than this platter of barbecue. That's a lot of food. Gotta start with that barbecue pork. This is the classic. This is the whole hog. Again, this is not chopped. This is hand pulled. This is barbecue you can eat with a spoon. Oh wow. The layers, that complex, slow smokiness. Oh, that makes all the difference. And then the pepper, the cayenne in there, that acidity of the vinegar to cut the richness. Gonna try a little bit more of Rodney's sauce on this bite. Oh yeah. The sauce, again, it's vinegar based, it's refreshing, it's acidic, it cuts the richness, but I love that undertone of black pepper and cayenne. And it has just a hint of sweetness. Not, you wouldn't really call it sweet, but you can tell that the sweetness is there only to balance the harshness of the vinegar. Okay, it's rib time. I'm just grabbing that massive rib on top there. Look at the beauty of this rib. Oh, wow. Oh, the rib. Oh man, when that meat is on bone, it's some of the most flavorful meat. Rib meat has that incredible mixture of fat to meat ratio. The smoke that penetrates all the way to the bone, and that dry rub that just enhances the flavor of the meat. The cayenne in there. Oh, the ribs are phenomenal. Let's do a little bit more of Rodney's sauce. To be honest, it's so flavorful. Like, okay, I do love it with the sauce, but it is so flavorful. The sauce is not even a must because there's so much flavor already in it. Okay, collard greens, one of my favorite sides. So much flavor. You can taste the natural sweetness of those collard greens, and they're so juicy. Coleslaw, another classic side when you eat barbecue. Oh, coleslaw is nice. Refreshing, not too sweet, great crunch, and not too like thick mayonnaise-y. Okay, and then try some of these cracklins. Oh, these are still warm, and you can tell they're seasoned as well. Oh, wow. that crunch. Oh man. Crispy all the way through. I love that seasoning, a little bit of chili in there. That is addictive. Okay, chicken time. Should we break or just bite? No, let's break it. But the tenderness of this, the smokiness of it, oh man. I can feel that spice rub on my fingers. Oh, chicken is perfectly tender. Smoke all the way through. That rub. A hint of that sourness. The cayenne and pepper. That's what makes it. Next up for the chicken wings, which are smoked and then deep fried. Maybe a little bit of ranch in there. That's what a lot of people like with ranch. Oh yeah, wow. Yeah, you taste the smokiness within the meat, but then crispy on the outside. Flavor just goes all the way through to the bone. Oh, it's so good. Okay, potato salad. I already like how you can see the skins on that potato salad. That's delicious too. Almost like mashed potatoes. I love the skins on the potatoes. The acidity of the pickle in there is what makes it for me. Okay, we've got some mac and cheese. The baked beans. Oh, the flavor of the green pepper in there. Oh, those are good. Really nice and tangy. I think the final thing that we have here are the hush puppies. Big balls of hush puppy. That's meaty, crispy, and really crumbly on the inside. And almost like, rather than being too dense, it's more airy and fluffy. Really good. So again, got a lot of barbecue, have these trays to eat. Have a good time. That sums it up. That is the foundation of barbecue. We're circling back around to where we began. We've got some serious barbecue to eat now. Gonna circle back around, gonna add some more of Rodney's sauce. Oh, we gotta try those other sauces too, though. I love the texture and how you can tell that it's a mixture of lean meat, fattier meat. Another rib. Okay, we'll try a little bit of this is Kathy's sauce. Oh, Kathy's sauce is incredible too. That's more of a like tangy balance of sweet, sour, good balance. So good too. Okay, and then finally one more sauce that we might as well try while we're at it. This is the other sauce, it's called. Oh, it's similar to a Rodney sauce, but maybe less peppery. Incredible service as well. The staff from the pit to the kitchen to the service has been fantastic.